Simpson. And Japan have gone absolutely without lead. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat.
Greetings, football lovers. Happy Football Sunday to the football family. Welcome to BCN Sports. Watch along of the North London derby. I am Banter and he's Junior. Wagwan family, how you stay?
Why? No, I'm changing my name. I'm no longer Junior. I am Guna.
A Guna? I'm thinking I'll change the name to Duckhead.
I'll big on that tip on the 50th.
Big up Rasta. Big up it Natty. Big up yourself. I don't think the Guna fans them want you over there, Junior.
They have no choice because
they have a choice. They don't want you over there.
They can't tell me I don't belong. I stand with Sean. Sean rebuked the bridesmaid picture.
And I rebuke it too, and I keep pretend King Shango bonnet. Cause why not come around and put up a man in a dress talk about bridesmaid?
And look, and this is why I say I'm a Guna, because if that does not wake them up, nothing will. Nothing will.
Man, please. We'll get to Mikel Arteta here in a second. By the way, hopefully everyone is doing well. Having a wonderful Sunday morning. North London derby. Teams are on the way out. It's new manager also over at Spurs. It's Igor Tudor's first game in charge.
Yeah, you know what? This game is set up. This is a weird game. I think this is a very weird setup. It's a very weird game. On the surface, Tottenham has no chance against Arsenal. Everything is going against Tottenham in this game. Everything is going against them in this game. Coaching, record, recent form, players, injuries, the fans. Everything is going against Tottenham in this game. And that intrigue leaves the door open for the weirdness of football to happen. And that's what I'm looking forward to in this game. As a Guna fan.
So you're looking for a new manager bounce as a Guna fan?
I wouldn't say a new manager. I am weary of just everything within the atmosphere of this game coming in and coming down on Arsenal. If I'm coming from an Arsenal perspective.
Igor Tudor, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Igor promised an intense attacking approach. So you know what? I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. Let's get to the starting 11. I am here for it. Vicario in goal. Dragasin, Archie Gray, Van der Ven, Jade Spence in the back. Conor Gallagher, PALHINHA, Bissouma, Papesar. I don't know exactly how they're going to line up. I have it in a 4-3-3, but let's see. Papesar could be on that right side. Xavi Simons and Kolo Muani is the starting 11. Junior, your thoughts on that starting 11 for Spurs?
You see your point about you don't know how they're going to line up, which is a very good point, because Papesar, we saw in the AFCON, he was playing primarily as a midfielder in the middle of the field, ravaging the midfield. And when you look at this, I don't care about the formation. You look at this 11, you have nothing but midfield destroyers in this 11 for Tottenham. There's no width though. The width is coming from Simons. He's the only one who wants to roam in the 10. But Gallagher, PALHINHA, Bissouma, and Sarr, those are four central midfielders playing in the midfield. So clearly, Tottenham is planning to neutralize the midfield.
Yeah, you have to win the midfield battle, and it seems like Igor is going all out as the team's getting ready for a kickoff Over on the Gunner side, David Raya, Henkape, Gabriel, Saliba, Duran Timber in the back. Zubemende, Rice, Eberiche Eze in midfield. Gyökeres leads the line. Saka out wide and Trossard on the left side. Must win game for the Gunners, Junior, as we have a kickoff.
Yeah, I think it is a must-show game for Eze. I've always questioned why Eze not getting playing time. He has to earn it now. And what better time to earn it at Tottenham Stadium in the London Derby? This is a game where it all hinges on Eze, in my opinion.
All right. So regarding we highlighted that Igor said that he's looking to play up-tempo, intense attacking football at this particular time. That's his commitment, till the end of the season. Mikel Arteta, his pre-match press conference was asked about the noise and how to, of course, that word, bottlers coming in again. This noise around his team. How can his players adjust? What does he say to his players? And he pretty much tell them, internally what he's saying is that, look, if we can't handle the noise, need to find another club.
Which is a perfect sentiment to me.
If you can't handle the noise, find another club.
Nope.
You have these players on a contract, Junior. You can't handle the noise, find another club.
Yeah, but so I would say Arsenal establishing dominance. I think you try. I get the rhetoric you're leaning towards. However, just
I'm
like
not leaning towards the rhetoric. I'm just asking. The man said, if you can't handle the noise, find another club. These are players that he signed.
Yeah. So the rhetoric now is that I hear you're pushing is anything that happens, anything negative that comes out of this game, Arteta has to shoulder some, if not most, of the blame, right? Which I agree with that. However, what happens between the lines, Mikel Arteta cannot influence it that much where he is solely responsible for what happens between the lines. When the game start playing, you're responsible for that game. And what he said is the same thing that I would have said. I would have to tell my team directly, and I would tell my team through the media. People want to bring this battling and throwing away lead and cannot win trophy argument to us in this 2026 team. They are using other teams to judge us.
This 2016?
Well, the 2025 to 2026 Arsenal. And
Okay.
I said this
team.
Better, this is coaching speak. This is coaching speak. Listen, I am the coach here. I would tell my team, they are trying to use other teams to judge by as Timber puts the ball in the box and Gyökeres is a free header.
Come on. Hey, close,
That's a good header. And homeboy did well. Homeboy did well to block it.
This doesn't look like up tempo and intense from as Igor Todor described to me. This is kind of this looks a bit passive.
And that was the I was heading towards that now, on the other side of what I was saying, because Arteta can only talk. The coaches can only talk. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. You can only talk for you. You can't talk for the players up on the field. You only hope that they can reciprocate what you would like them to see, what you would like to see them do. So I like what Arteta said. I like it. And I think those are title winning comments. Watcha?
This must be a goal. It must be a goal. Come on. I big up Chinny. Big up BM. Greetings. BM said, can somebody tell me why Kolomwani is starting over Richarlison? Kolomwani, one of the most overrated strikers on the planet. Colomboani maybe a move like Shamar Bowes and Nicholson. Man, them say how Shamar reach over here, so. Yeah, Colomboani.
Hey, it's a rotted ball from Rhea still, you know.
Yeah. Why Colomboani is starting over Richardson? You know, the coach wants up tempo, and Colo does have some speed, has the ability to drift out wide. I'm making an argument here for the start. Now, will it mean so?
You're failing at it. I would stop right now.
I don't know if Colo definitely will not score like a Richardson. So you need Richardson later on to come physical up this Arsenal team.
And the court just going with a hunch.
Yeah, but I mean, this so-called midfield players that he's putting on didn't really show anything. Papesar, Conor Gallagher, and Joao PALHINHA seems to be getting run over here by Arsenal.
And you see it. I can see clear. No, to me, I can see what's going on with Arsenal, with Tottenham. Look at Tottenham. Look at their shape when they're defending, and look at how they are shaped when Arsenal is in transition. The whole midfield, their 4 players are getting condensed to the middle and literally sitting on the back two, on the two central defenders. Look at how they're covering the position. They are literally sitting in the laps of the 2 central defenders, and then they fan out. But they don't have any wit in defense at the start. There is absolutely no wit. I think now they're saying that Tottenham playing 3-5-2. And here's Gyökeres.
Good shot, you. But all right, to be fair to the players at Spurs and this new coaching staff, I mean, has it been 2 weeks yet? I mean, since Igor took charge, so Igor has visions for this team or plans, but there's no way he can implement any sort of his philosophy on this team in such a short period. So right now, he have to make sure, most importantly, defend well, and then B, you try to figure out how to get a goal here or there. I need to update the people on some cricket scores or cricket game going on in the T20 World Cup. South Africa set India a target of 188 to win. In the Super 8 match, India 86 for 5. Need a remaining 102 runs from 36 balls.
Yeah, them lose.
Junior, can we call that one?
Yeah, we call it. It done.
Yeah, and the Super 8 group is India, South Africa, West Indies, and Zimbabwe. West Indies will play Zimbabwe tomorrow. So if India lose this game, it's good for West Indies.
Yeah, and BM bringing out the stats. Richardson, 7 goals, 3 assists in 21 league games. Colomboani, 0 goals, 0 assists in 18 league games. These coaches make some weird decisions.
Yeah, but BM, we need to standardize the stats. We need to standardize at 21. Let's get to 21 games. Because maybe when Colo get to 21 games, he will have 7 goals and 3 assists.
I mean,
what was Richardson's stats in 18 games? Was it 0 goals, 0 assists?
I keep telling you, just quit as we have a stoppage in play. Just quit while you're ahead. You know what? Just Igor rather Colomboani than Richardson. And that's it.
We can't just roll out stats and just do what we want. We have to normal standardize this thing. Have every man on the same level.
All right. How many goals have Richardson scored for Arsenal? 7. How many goals have Colomboani scored for Tottenham? 7. How many goals have Colomboani scored for
Richardson
Tottenham?
played 3 more games.
Doesn't matter. 0 goals, 7 goals.
You know, Colomboani might go on a tear today. And the next 3 games may score 7 goals.
All right. What the hell going on? What happened though?
We have a pause in play. Referee
What the
checking out. What's going on, Junior?
What do you think? For the goal score or something? As the Tottenham captain looks very perturbed. Talking to Igor. Him look. He's like, yo, why is this guy talking to me right now?
Yeah, we're all right. Let's get an update. By the way,
do remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to all those watching right now. I have a bunch of people watching on Facebook. Do remember, check us out at 5 p.m. Eastern for our weekly football show. BCN weekly football chat weekly comes on in 6 hours. So big up to all those tuning in right now. And if you have a chance, come over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. I don't know what the hell is going on in this stoppage of play.
we're about to find out. Shameless, a delay in play as it seems there's an issue with match officials' communication. It's not clear what's happening inside the stadium. That's according to even the people at the Gary Neville on Sky Sports says absolutely shambles. Says a furious Gary Neville at Sky Sports, not impressed at this delay because of technical issue. So we have a technical delay.
But all right, so look, Mr. Referee, at some point, we'll not forget some balls. Get some kahunas, man. You don't even talk to the man during the game. You can gesticulate. You can wave the flag and call the referee over if you need to talk to him. Apart from that, what the hell them have to talk about during the game? Hey, did you see that pass from Declan Rice? It's a very good pass there, mate. And he's trying to get down to the wing. Oh, are you watching that? Yeah, I'm watching it. Oh, look at that shot from Gyökeres. Did he score? No, he didn't. My watch didn't buzz. Okay, since he didn't score, we just go ahead and watch. Okay, just watch for the offsides. Okay, I'll let you know if it's offsides. Don't worry. The flag that I have, that if I want to communicate with you, I can put the flag in the air. You don't need that. I will talk to you through the microphone, okay? Good. As I guess the referees fix their microphones and they're ready to kick off again. You know what? Since we have all this technology, how about finding some ways to sneak microphones on the field just in case if a player says something that might be racist and can be picked up through the freaking microphones instead of stopping the damn game for the referee? You know what? I'm pissed off.
It's too early, Junior. BM says the only thing I can think of is Richarlison's coming back from an injury. If that's the reason, then it makes sense. Hey, Tottenham almost in. And actually, so this break is probably beneficial for Igor. He called some of his players over, made sure that Bissouma and Captain Van de Ven were on the same page, you know. So we're back to live action. Big up. And by the way, I apologize for yesterday for not doing the Man City versus Newcastle watch along. I said I was, but you know things happen. And unfortunately, never did it. But
I was on the road, so I couldn't substitute in at the time. I was gonna do it, but not for substitute. Big up to Auntie, big up to Carla. Yesterday was 2 birthday celebrations. I went to an 80th birthday party and a 50th birthday party. Why?
Well, the 50th are running the 80th.
Yo. So.
Well, give thanks for life. Every time you can make sure you reach another birthday, it's always, let's celebrate, and big up to the naughty, celebrate.
Yeah, man, and everybody watching right now, take that advice from us, man. Keep in contact with people.
Big up.
Keep in contact.
0-0. We're at the 15th minute in. Big up to those on the live. Junior,
for those who, if this is their first time watching, I am normally, I am a Manchester United fan, but I am I am supporting the Gooners for the rest of the year. I think the Tottenham officials sent in a bug to cut the microphones of the referees because Arsenal was in the ascendancy for the first 10 minutes. And you could see a goal coming. And
Yeah, but
it's
that disrupt
so unlikely.
but disrupt the communication won't stop the goal from coming.
But it slows down Arsenal's momentum. And like you rightfully said, it gives Igor a chance to recalibrate the team. But here's
Ball down
Arsenal
the middle, pass the ball. Finally. But
It's a
was
very
it the
good-
right pass though? Eze and Trossard were running straight down the middle. Declan Rice chipped the ball over to those two players running in.
Yeah. Here's Saka.
Cleared out by Bissouma. Corner kick. I'm still waiting to see the I guess this intense attacking from style of play from Igor. I'm still waiting to see it here. Because you
they're
cannot
attacking
play 90
defensive.
minutes of football like this. You will lose the game playing like this.
Yeah, but to be fair, they are attacking defensively though.
Have they gone into the Arsenal half?
We will get there eventually. They'll negotiate that piece. But they are very attacking on defense though. I'll give them that.
Three gunners at the back. Well, 4 gunners at the back post. Zubamende, Hinkepe, and how that? Gyökeres. Looking for Gyökeres. Waits it back in. This must be a goal. No, and it's wide. Saliba. Set piece FC. Bringing out the tricks, Junior.
And that's a very good say. I was wondering, so Tottenham is going to insist on playing zonal marking. They're zonal marking the corners, and they only have 2 guys to cover 4 on the back post. I mean, you go the four it has a very high odds of winning that back post header, and so said, so done. So
all right, so Mickey Van der Ven in this box. Okay, this one calm down. This is the problem. Trossard cut out the pass, a terrible pass. Was that from Xavi Simons?
but Xavi Simons, yeah.
Simmons. And what is Trossard looking to do? Score from outside the 18. You have 2 players who are advanced. Play the ball through.
Yeah.
So Cristiano Romero Junior.
He's leading for the locker room.
So Mickey Van der Ven is now in the man with the badge.
Yeah.
With the captain's armband. You know, I mean, let's see. Cristiano Romero is usually one who, of course, he's, like I said, he's leading from the locker room. Van der Ven has been a good defender for them.
Oh, this is in. Wow. Well done, Rhea.
You know,
Rhea quickly reading that one.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I want to see a competitive ball game. I want.
You know, Arsenal is nervous enough to make this game more competitive than it needs to be. Because like that moment a while ago where Gallagher almost got on to the poor back pass back to Rhea. Moments like those should not be happening, right? And you just see those as the only times when Tottenham will be able to create something for themselves. It's almost, the way it's looking, it almost looks like Arsenal has to give them opportunities.
Oh, so
and Arsenal looks like they have no problems giving them opportunities.
Archie Greer got elbowed there, or he ran into the elbow of Gyökeres, bleeding.
So another stoppage in play.
Not a stoppage in play. No.
And I soon have to leave. You know.
Now Igor is over to speak to Jade Spence. All right, play restart. That's quickly.
Yeah, because the referee say, yo, at this rate, 3:30 we're still playing.
All right, Kolomoani out wide to Xavi Simons. And Xavi trying to cut in, but cut out by the Gunners. Saka is quickly chopped down by Jade Spence. Referee calls for a foul.
Yeah, I'll see again, Benton. Is Saka overrated?
You keep asking the same question. Why can't other people do it for Arsenal?
Well, so, okay.
Why can't Trossard or Declan Rice or Zubimendi?
Because they're not being
Watch
weird.
And Pape Sarr with a shot and goal blocked by Gabriel, but after Arsenal turn over the ball. Right in front of the 18. Archie Gray with a cross. Jade Spence.
Just like I said, the only chances Tottenham will get is off Arsenal's nervous play.
And ball into the box, and finally Raya picks it up, and Raya quickly gets it going. Here comes the Gunners. And Bissouma is there to clean up, and ball is back to
you realize it was
Vicario.
one-on-one there? Every player is matched 1-for-1. So Tottenham is playing high.
All right, so back to the Saka question. You said, is Saka overrated?
No, overrated is too harsh of a word.
All right.
Is the way that Saka is revered by Arsenal fans, is that fair to Saka?
How you mean, is it fair to him? He's there, and we have a free...
He's there what?
He's fouled 2 players on him. He's drawing double team. Somebody has to be free.
You were about to say he's their best player. Which is that fair to Saka?
I mean, if it's fair to him, if he's their best player, he's supposed to be their most impactful player, and he's
all right.
He's garnering attention. Just a few minutes ago, double team, cuts inside the double team, was chopped down by Jade Spence. So he's putting Jade Spence under pressure. Now the thing is that Saka has to recognize that when he's double team, there has to be someone free. Someone needs to show for that ball who is free, so then he can unleash and open up the attack. Saka is not in the Salah class, yes, but he's on his way.
He's been on his way for years. It's like the bus hasn't started.
He's a young player, Junior. How old is Saka How old is he?
He's a what?
How old is he? How old is Saka?
Bukayo Saka is 24 years old.
Young player.
All right.
Young player.
Oh, no.
When did Salah turn big general? Salah, what, 33 now? So Salah hit his peak at about, what, 27, 28? Can we say that? As a right winger?
I'll soon tell you something. So, Saka started as a full professional at...
I have Bissouma down there with a... I hope Bissouma don't bring his Mali type of football to Tottenham, because there's no foul there. He just threw himself to the ground, but the referee called a foul. Free kick to Spurs. Sorry, Junior.
No, you're good. So Saka has been playing for 8 years, professionally. Started out for Arsenal 8 years ago.
Yeah, so he's now 24. He's been playing for Arsenal since he's 16.
Yeah.
And you expect him to be star?
I'm not expecting him to be star. He's being heralded like as a star.
So what? Well, not star. He's a star. What I'm saying that you're expecting Saka to lead Arsenal to the promised land. to win the
Yes.
trophy.
That's how he was being revered. I think, to be fair, I think that was the expectation of Saka, and I think management has realized now that he, like you rightfully said, he needs help. And I think that's the best way to put it. He needs help. And sometimes some good players needs help. So
Yeah, I mean, but it's not some. All generals, all ballers needs help. I mean, all
yeah.
ballers need help. I mean, at the end of the day, Mohamed Salah, general and in his prime at Liverpool, he had ballers around him. He had
All
Bobby
right.
Firmino, Sadio Mane. We can't even take it further. Lionel Messi in his prime had ballers around him. Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime has ballers around him. Now, granted, some of these ballers also make others around them better. And that is what Saka have to also kind of evolve
And
into.
it's a simple question. You're right about, 'cause no one man team apart from 1986, Diego Armando and Maradona.
But
I
even
can't think of any.
Maradona had help.
I
Because when
know.
he passed the ball, Valdana was there to score the goal. When
And
man
him had
kick him down, him still have passed the ball. Valdana was there. And the brother Brown did score the goal for win it. Didn't he scored that in that 3-2 victory against Germany in the final?
Yep.
So,
So let me ask you this question then. You remove Cristiano Ronaldo from that Manchester United team
I
that won
thought
the
you were going to say
Champions
Al
League.
Nasir.
No, well, he's
Because he
removing
did
himself
remove
from Al
himself
Nassr.
from Al Nasir.
He's removing himself from Al Nassr. But if you remove Cristiano Ronaldo from that Manchester United team that won the Champions League, does Manchester United win the Champions League? Probably not. If you remove Messi from those great Barcelona teams, does those great Barcelona teams have the same results that they have? Probably not. The same question for Ronaldinho, all of the real greats. If you take Saka out this team, does Arsenal take huge steps back? I don't think so.
I think Barcelona did remove Ronaldinho and the team step up.
And then you brought in Messi. You had a replacement in place.
It would be nice. Maybe we need to look at the start of how Arsenal perform without Saka. It would be nice, to look at the numbers.
And
Free
we're
kick to
not wishing.
Spurs.
We're not wishing that on them. We're not wishing.
No,
injury on
but
Saka. But that's the only way we can prove it.
yeah, but he has missed games. I mean, and in fact, I distinctly remember him missing a few games, and they were struggling down the right wing.
Struggling down which right. They're still number one. They're still leading the Premier League.
I
They were
remember.
in the Premier League at the time.
I
when
remember they were
Saka went
missing
out for
games,
injury.
and they were struggling down the right wing.
And that's why they went to get Madueke.
Oh yeah,
That
so
was
this year
pre-
they
that
have
was pre-
they
that
have
was- that was
coverage
pre-
now with Madueke. Yes.
Right, that was pre-Madueke, that was pre-Eze.
Yeah.
And that's why they need... So just like how Arsenal right now, people are saying Arsenal lead, them left wing is horrible. Right? Mm-hmm. They need a left winger.
Saliba drives the Gunners forward, finds Saka. Saka finds Timber out right. Timber slows the game down, turns it back to Saliba.
One completely devoid of ideas.
Here is Nkepe. Nkepe trying to do a 360 or pirouette. I don't know. Balls to Bimende. I mean, it's not true. It's not easy to unlock a team that is defensively set, and we know that that's an Achilles heel of the Gunners. I mean, Wolves bust against them and they struggle. Tottenham. I mean, Igor is probably saying here, let's be pragmatic. Let's park a bus, and because we have seen that this team struggle against a park team and try to use Kolo Muani on the break with speed, and maybe that's why. That is why he decided not to start Richarlison.
Yeah.
But Xavi Simons, why? What kind of fault that? This is part of the problem we are going over Tottenham, because Xavi Simons was signed with fanfare, and at some point this hype have to take a forget that kick sometimes I have to just keep the ball game simple and cut out the foolishness. We have another foul here as Zubimendi is fouled by Kolo Muani.
He kick him in the Achilles, but then Zubimendi will hold him ankle, in front part of him ankle. I do, they got stepped in the back, and rightfully so.
I will say in the EPL title race, India is currently 104 for 8.
I'm dead.
No, 111 for 8. Need another 77 runs from 11 deliveries. Look like that one is set, as Junior said. Call it. India versus South Africa Super 8 game in Group 1. West Indies, Zimbabwe, other group contenders. Top 2 teams from the group will advance to the semi-final of the T20 World Cup. Junior, yesterday Man City, though I did catch some of the Man City game late last night. Watch it last night after me now say. Wait, how is that a foul?
It dragged him down. He had the shirt, spin him around.
No, call for a foul.
No, Gabriel, to be honest, to be fair, Gabriel had a whole lot of shirt as well. You know, Gabriel too soft.
Well, I mean, it's not too soft. It's a typical landscape of football nowadays. Players not really no battle thing. Them, you know, the referees has rewarded simulation a lot, and the players have kind of tried to utilize it as best to their advantage. Yeah. I blame the referees. Big up to come on, my brown envelope friend. But I blame the referees for not cutting out diving in sport from early on. Now it's pretty much diving is part of the sport. But last night, late me watch this Man City game versus Newcastle. And Man City did look a bit nervous. I don't know if you watch the game. Cross, goal youth! Must be a goal! Eberechi Eze! As Junior can celebrate. As an Arsenal fan.
Goolers!
I guess we could say it was coming.
And big up Saka. You see the salad of Saka, boss?
Are you bigging him up for the salad or are you bigging him up for the cross?
Everything. Saka created that goal. That's all Saka. So I was sitting here berating Saka, and Saka said, shut the hell up. You know nothing of what you talk about. I am a gooner, and I am going to bring us the title.
Before we get carried away, I mean, at the end of the day, when was the last time Tottenham won a North London derby? Let's see if we can.
Look at the Saka salad first. That's all, boy.
And so what did Eberechi Eze did? Did he flick the ball up and take the shot?
No,
the pass was behind him?
He miscontrolled. He tried to control the ball. The ball bounced up.
Yes. It works out in the end for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what kind of karate kick is Dragashin doing there, so? When they rush to the ball, why am I holding on to Yakarez? Run to the ball! What? I don't know what's going on. Of course, a very happy Mikel Arteta.
Hey, and I said it earlier, I feel happy for Eze because Eze left at London, a North London team in Crystal Palace. Watch out! Oh my gosh!
Scored a goal now, and just like that, Tottenham equalize. What?
And the man, Benton, you might be on to something. Benton said it earlier. Don't criticize Kolomoani because he hasn't played 21 games yet. He could. Benton, this is your fault.
I am.
Your fault,
I was just talking. BM, update the stat. Kolomoani just scored. Update the data set. So, Mikel Arteta is upset about something. It seems like he thinks there was a foul there, Junior.
BM, sir. Call Moani score. The rapture is coming. No, and for all those who are celebrate Christianity, we are in. Last week was Ash Wednesday, you know, so we're in Easter time. So, hey,
This is
and
the time
BM
of
says-
Lent, right?
I was going to say it's time of Lent, but I didn't want to speak wrongly. But yes, I think we're in the time of Lent.
Yeah, man, because Carnival just done what year, so time of Lent.
Oh my gosh! So Carnival is what make you think about Lent.
Then this is what we used to benchmark the thing. Carnival done. Mardi Gras done. Brazil Carnival done. Trinidad Carnival done.
Oh, big up my granny. My granny at church right now, and she just shake her head. Everybody look at her. Mother Melvin, why you shaking your head? My grandson. Hey, BM says, Colombo just gives me a Boza vibes. Yeah, he does.
Hey.
He does.
When they do score, they score with authority. Look like they must score goals for years.
Yeah.
They look like Erling. They give out vibes like they have Erling Haaland sort of numbers when them score. You know, like, yo, I'm to you. Beat chess
You
around
know-
here.
You know, somewhere as Igor is telling Tottenham to come up. You know, somewhere there's a French fan. See what is this fool talking about? Colomboani, spit on his grave.
We know it's like Colo now play for France now World Cup, so Magaro bench.
You think the French people will ever forgive him?
As here is Arsenal.
What
Saka
a
in!
ball!
Goal! Saka scored a goal! This is why Junior is gonna criticize you. Even though it may be a bit tight.
You're the rocks! Go around the keeper!
Stop it, Junior. Stop
Go
it.
around the keeper.
Let's see the replay. Let's see the replay
Good to see it,
before we
Benton.
make any
Go around the
proclamation.
Go around the keeper!
He's definitely onside. Got behind Van der Ven. Yeah, he should score that. Yes, he should score that. Go around the keeper.
That's a nervous finish. Go around the keeper.
Go around the keeper or lift the ball over the keeper. Come on. Or chip him. Come on, Saka. This is why Junior is going to criticize you now. And I am sorry. I can't defend you, Saka. I've been trying, bro. I cannot defend that one. 1-1. Gabriel is down. But Junior, Igor's Spurs seems to be stepping up here in terms of intensity.
That's a derby. That's the derby vibe for you. And look, I hate to say I told you so, but I'm going to say I told you so. Arsenal is a better team. Arsenal, as I predicted, was going to have all of the joys in the game. But then their nervous energy is what's going to keep Tottenham in the game. And that's exactly what we saw happen. That goal that Tottenham got should not have been given. They should not have gotten that goal. And you know what it feels like? This feels eerily similar to when Manchester United traveled to the Emirates and played Arsenal. If you remember, Arsenal gave up that equalizing goal. It's the same kind of defensive mistake that gave up that equalizing goal, and they did not see the rest of the game through. And Man U went on and won the game. Alarm bells should be going off for Arsenal right now.
Yeah.
I remember that Man U game, and remember Arsenal scored first, and then instantly gave up the equalizer, and then Dargu came out in the second half and scored that screamer. This game is setting up just like it.
The boy BM, BM says the only way Kolo Muani makes a World Cup team is the coach picks him for experience. Is if the coach pick him
That's
for
a good shout.
Maybe Kolo Muani will go on a goal scoring tear, and it, eclipse the seven goals where Richarlison score, and things. I mean, come on, maybe Igor is the new man, the coach, to unleash Kolo's potential. Saka is in again. Saka passed the ball. They say, you're not supposed to... Timmer, Eucharist goal, youth! Oh, come on! How that no score? It was Trossard. Arsenal salt bad. How that no score? Ooh, inches away from going in. Look like Bissouma get a touch on it still.
Yeah.
Corner kick to the Gunners. Set piece FC lining up one. The group at the back post again. Now the sprinting. Van der Ven almost overrun. Saka with it at the top of the key. Top of the 18 into the box. Walks around one. Cut out by... Why not clear the ball, Bissouma? Bissouma tried dribble out time 18-yard box.
No, because them sense read.
Xavi Simons pass the ball.
Pass the
ball, Xavi Simons.
The immediate.
Big up to those on the live. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday morning wherever you are in the world, wherever you're joining us. Smash the like button, subscribe, don't know. Tell us where you're watching from, let us know. Let us know where you're watching from if you so choose. Drop a flag in the comments section. Make we know where you watch from, BCN Sports, wall-to-wall coverage of all things sports. Join us at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our weekly recap football show, BCN Ball Chat. Jade Spence. And Saka running back, Junior.
He has to run back.
Tackle him back.
You're not Salah.
Okay, I mean, that's a bit unnecessary. I mean, it's a bit unnecessary.
How to score the goal, man?
Any chance you get to take a job at Mohamed Salah, eh?
I mean, it's like that's a pew pew. It's a double, 2 bullets at one time. Boom, 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 boom.
But back to the Man City thing last night. I watched the Man City versus Newcastle game last night. Game ended 2-1.
Yeah.
And Man City did look nervous in that ball game. They took the lead, and the Pep Man City teams and the Pep teams historically, when they take a lead, they pass you death by 1,000 knives, 1,000 cuts or whatever. They pass. That Man City team that's in this Man City team that's in this title race doesn't look like they have the ability to possess at high level under pressure. Of course, I'm missing some of the generals, Kevin De Bruyne and those players who used to. Rodri is a godsend for them back in that midfield.
Yeah.
But
no, I think you're letting expectations around a Pep Guardiola coach team cloud your judgment, because what Man City has lost in the ability to kill off games. The Man City of old, the Man City that you are referring to, is a Man City that they go up 1-0 in the 28th minute. The next 78th minute is just a slow drag death. It's like death by 1,000 cuts, right? That's the Man City that you're referring to, that version of the Man City team. But also, that Man City team never know how to chase games. That was always Pep's Achilles heel. They did not know how to turn it up at a certain level, or if you have a long throw in. This is a set piece game and defensive mistake game.
All right, finally, Xavi Simon, Dragashin send it in, back post. Raya out, claims. Raya trying to get the Gunners going forward with Trossard out wide. Archie Gray intercepted. Archie Gray had a pretty much a rough first half, from his punch in the nose or elbow in the nose to a yellow card. Busy first half for young Archie Gray.
Yep. But you see what I've said about Man City now. The Man City of all, if you could just play at a higher level than them overall, they're beatable, because they never know how to fluctuate their level, in my opinion. That's why you had moments like Tottenham when Pochettino ran them off the field in the Champions League as Timber.
Man, they won by goal differential. The man Tabo ran off the field.
Which goal differential? I'm talking about in the knockout. No, I'm talking about in the knockout.
No one look at idiot Talbert score one goal at the end.
It doesn't matter.
And the game ended, I think, 4-3.
Man City never know how to play
4-3 over two legs.
No, Man City never know how to play those games. So they had to go out. That's why they went to get the Erling Haalands. That was score. Score the goals after 70% possession. Right now, Marmoush and company have the ability, Ryan Cherky have the ability to have a crap game and just give you 5 minutes of brilliance. That is something that Man City never had. They never had that.
I disagree with that.
Man City never had that it's not magic, it's not special player. It's just there's a trait to some of these players that they can go missing and do crap, and then out of nowhere something just happen. Man City never had that.
Kolo Muani fouled Declan Rice.
In my opinion, Man City never have that. Man City never have a smash and grab mentality. This Man City team they can give you a smash and grab mentality. And let me tell you something. You see, the home boy will come in, new boy will come in. What name?
Antoine Semenyo.
Semenyo. You talk about Rodri is a godsend. Semenyo is the Rodri parallel in the attacking sense.
He didn't look that weird in that Newcastle game last night that I watched. We have a free kick. Well, no referee. What was that, Junior? Simmons appeal for a foul.
I don't know. Because Colomboani just tripped over himself.
All right, Saka in. Saka. No, Saka door shot by Van der Ven. Semenyo is a baller, but last night, watching that game yesterday, and maybe my eye, shot youth! Maybe my eyes are gone. And I've seen this, I think, over the last few weeks with Antoine Semenyo. So Antoine Semenyo is an open field type of player, pace,
right,
sort of running. The passing in close areas is not necessarily his forte.
Right.
And when you play with Man City, this is part of Pep philosophy. You have to be able to make those quick passes in tight areas. All right. This Man City team, and I think Tottenham showed this a few weeks ago, the Thomas Frank Tottenham, that the game ended 2-2, struggles to play out of a press, of a very well organized, intense press. Mm-hmm. And especially if Rodri have somebody who can nullify him. Because Rodri is the escape valve, and the valve who normally can distribute well for the outside of the press in this team. The game yesterday, I don't know how Newcastle didn't score late and the game ended at 2-2. I have no idea how Newcastle will get a point out of that game. And the nervousness at the end, when the final whistle, when the ref blew off the game, the sheer joy, the Man City man, them almost run up in a one huddle. Pep run over and just a shake because them know how them escape the ball game yesterday. And this is that team that they've never lost to at the Etihad, you know. And this is that team that played in the Champions League in the middle of the week in Newcastle. So, me I say, wait, why Man City are really I struggle against this side, yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think you're being fair. I think you're judging this Man City based on other versions of Man City and not appreciating this Man City team for what they are. They are learning. I think this team is learning how to win. And look, if you can learn to win by being an active participant in a title race, by all means, by all means. But to come now and say Ryan Cherky is expected to win, to come now and say Semenyo, a good baller, is expected to win, to come now and say Nico Riley, who scored the 2 goals yesterday, is expected to win. What you did, we expected that. Why? Why all of a sudden we expect you to come now and bring the level that the great Man City teams had? The players have to learn to get to that state, and we have the opportunity to witness this growth live. Because remember, at the same Nico O'Reilly started the season, we were cussing off at one point,
now he started the season well. He's been started the season playing left back. And he played it quite well.
You come on, Benta.
I was never cussed Nick O'Reilly. He was slot into a left back position, not his preferred position. He's a midfielder, and he played the left back quite well. Now he's moved into midfield. Corner kick for the Gunners. Can't capitalize. Eberechi is trying to get on the end of it. And Kolo Muani there is a defensive striker. Reminds me of Corey Burke.
Yep.
8 minutes of added time. I think we're almost at the 8 minutes of added time.
Yep, 2 minutes away.
It's good to see the smiling of good to see a smile on Mikel Arteta's face.
You think that's a smile? Nervous energy, my friend. You know who's smiling? Pep Guardiola.
No, but I will tell Arsenal fans, and you are a gooner, as you claim. Probably, I don't know if you will be for the remainder of the season.
It's on the review.
It's on the review. But let your heart not be troubled, Gooner and Gunners fans. Man City is a nervous team, and if you win games, you don't have to worry. You win the trophy.
So if you describe Man City as a nervous team, how would you describe Arsenal, who had such a big comfortable lead and is watching it wither away, and they can't do anything about it?
I would describe them as a team 20 years without a trophy, trying to win a trophy. So what I'm seeing is energy of a team who are trying to learn how to win a trophy.
Fear, but that's a fair statement. And they're I think they're I'll agree with that.
Whereas Man City has winners over there.
They have some winners.
Yes, they have some trophy winners over there.
But the players that they are depending on are not trophy winners.
What you mean the players them are depend upon are not trophy? Erling Haaland no win trophy. Rodri no win trophy. Ruben Diaz no win trophy. Donnarumma a Champions League goalkeeper. In fact, I him save them. He made some saves yesterday. Me hear a man say them for give him two medals. Donald said that.
And that I agree with. I agree with that.
At the half, 1-1. Junior, your thoughts on the first half? Big up to those on the live. Remember to smash the like button. Remember to subscribe. Welcome to BCN Sports. Watch along of English Premier League, not London Derby. Talk to me, family. Your thoughts.
My thoughts on the first half is this is everything that you expected from a not London Derby. And you talk about Man City being nervous. There's a lot of nervous energy surrounding Tottenham. I mean, Arsenal as well, and it's showing in the game. Arsenal should be up 3-4 by now. If they were more clinical, if they were more assertive, if they were more surgical, all words apply. And Tottenham is staying in the game of just pure sheer energy. Can they maintain it? Can can they keep it up? That is what the game comes down to right now. The next 45 minutes. Unfortunately, we soon have a cutout. Well, my wife to come back yet, but
Yeah. Junior will leave at 12:30. You say after yourself,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
But
Junior exit stage left. Big up.
the second half is set up neatly. It You have to look at the benches now because I think Tottenham is getting away. Tottenham is getting away in this game without providing width. They're in possession, they have no width. In defense, they have no presence in the midfield width of the field. So I'm looking at the game right now and I'm thinking if I'm Arsenal, Zubimendi and Declan Rice, who Declan Rice is having a very horrible game, by the way, very terrible game. Do I need both of them on the field right now? I don't think so. I think you can sacrifice one of those. But will Arteta do it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you won't sacrifice Zubimendi. He's supposed to be the guy in the whole fire.
So you sacrifice Declan Rice?
I mean, you know what? I don't know. This idea of Martin Odegaard and Eberechi Eze can play together, I don't necessarily know if I agree with this. At the end of the day, you have to attack and score goals, and this is an essential part of this game. In fact, it's the most important, well, not the most. It's what the game objective is, to win football games, score goals. And Martin Odegaard and Eberechi Eze are two of the most creative players in this midfield for you. Your midfield is very conservative, defensive sort of structure in midfield. You're dependent on Declan Rice to essentially play a more attacking role. Where I rather go with the players who are attackers. And now, does that mean you say sacrifice Zubimendi and move Declan Rice in the 6? All right, that's an option. In fact, before Zubimendi joined, didn't Declan Rice used to play the 6 for them?
Yeah. And not only, yeah, go ahead.
And also, bottom line is that Arsenal cannot draw this game.
Right.
You cannot afford a draw. You drew with Wolves on Thursday night in utter foolishness. And you drew with Brentford prior to that. You can't draw another game. You can't turn artist side. Cannot turn an artist team. Big up Tiger. Tiger says if Tottenham wins today or the game is drawn, Arsenal just lost their chance to win the league. Arsenal play like a team with just youthful exuberance rather than a mature team that is no well-oiled machine that was built over 4 years and ready to launch out.
So you have a team. Look at this Arsenal team. Saka, Eze, Trossard. If I told you those 3 players and I need 2 wingers, would Trossard be one of your first choice to put on the wing?
I wouldn't, but he's a player. Trossard is a Brighton level baller. And I'm sorry. Brighton level is a mid-level sort of baller. They will give you some goals now and again, and they will play an important role in a run. But when it comes to win trophies, I don't need a mid-level baller. I need a general. And Trossard has been a go-to guy for this Arsenal team, or this manager. You could play Eze out left. You could play Eze on the left wing and put Odegaard in 10.
It pisses me off.
You could do that.
Royally. It pisses me off.
You could do that. I mean, you could play Eberechi Eze on the left wing. I mean, we saw Oliver Glasner sometimes used to play him on the left wing.
And that is what pisses me off, because when Arsenal announced the signing of Eze, my first response was why? You don't need another right winger. You need a left winger. Maybe they're sending him to play left wing, which cool. He has showed he can play left wing. And you don't play him. And now that you're playing him, Eze, who made the reason why Eze was scouted by Arsenal and the reason why Eze was seen as an Arsenal player is because of his play on the wing. Right? It's fair to say that. Nobody's going to look at Eze playing at Crystal Palace and say, even though you are deadly on the wing, I see you more as a central player. No. He made his bones playing on the wing. I know you're bringing me to put him in a mid-3, and you have Trossard playing left wing. It just feels to me like Arteta, it's almost feel to me like Arteta has some kind of like a, not a metric, but he has a limit, or he has a standard or to the number of players that he wants on the field that fit certain qualities or fit certain characteristics. And it don't make any sense to me.
Well,
it makes no sense to me.
All right.
And the thing that pisses me off when I watch football games is when I watch a team and they are not balanced. And Arsenal right now is not balanced. Arsenal goes down the left side only when they absolutely have to. But if they could play 90 minutes going down the right side, they will play 90 minutes going down the right side. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Yeah, all right. I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's the ability of managers. This is why you get paid the big bucks, is for adjust. If things don't work well, but at the end of the day, like you have a player, you have I don't know. No, I don't leave that alone. Because every year we come back with the same thing with this team. Yeah. Every year it's the same thing. Do you have a striker? Do you have a 9? Do you have these attacking players? Can you score goals? I know you have the players who score goals, and you have attack. We saw what Pep Guardiola did recently. He started to play one of these creative wingers. He tell Ryan Cherokee, you have to play right wing because this is where I want you on the field. I want Antoine Semenyo also on the field. But so I guess maybe Mikel Arteta at some point will say, okay, maybe I need to roll out my attacking players because you need to score goals, and you have a team on the torture rack with a new manager who are trying to figure out how they're going to play, and you just come with the usual thing and have Saka. There's nothing on the left wing. Absolutely nothing. Them double team Saka, and Saka can't find passes quickly for to help unleash helping out. So, no, whatever reach Arsenal, reach them, yeah, man. I am not a gooner.
That's what I'm saying. I'm there.
I am not a gooner, so whatever reach. Man, I'll make Kolo Moani score upon them. Does that even make sense? When last Kolo Moani score a goal?
He hasn't scored a goal for Tottenham. Remember BM gave the stats earlier?
Yeah, BM just gave us a stat. So, and we need to take this a team here seriously.
Yo, my Gouda card is now under review.
BM says Saka 2 player now.
Ty said that.
Ty says Saka 2 player now, man. I don't see flair and finesse. That speaks of danger when he's on the ball. I don't think this team is for Eze. Yeah, me agree with you, Junior.
A long time I'm questioning Saka.
You've been questioning him for about last 6 months to a year, but that's how I go.
Yeah, because I see it. You can't see it. You know what Saka looked like to me? Saka looked like Rashford at Man U towards the end. He just looks comfortable. He look like, I know I'm going to play. I know the coach will trust me. I can turn it on when I feel like. That's what I'm seeing from Saka. I'm not seeing the motivation to play. I'm not seeing the motivation to be the best. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that ability. I'm not seeing that hunger from him to say, yo, every time I get the ball. I'm pissed off. I want to prove to myself. You remember Raheem Sterling at Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers? Saka need to watch some of Sterling's videos. Remember it was Sterling too small to play in the false nine. Remember?
He missed a few goals too in the falls now.
No, he did miss a few goals, but the hunger to prove himself was always there for Sterling. And
Right.
that's what I think gave him second lease at life at City.
Well, one thing you will never have against you can never ever hear that against a criticism of Raheem Sterling, the work.
Yes.
You can never, no one ever can criticize Raheem Sterling work. He is a relentless workaholic when it comes to playing. I think for Saka, by the way, we need to watch him over our Feyenoord if he's still relentless workaholic.
Yep.
But regarding Saka, I think it's just the evolution of players. When the opponents identify your weaknesses, they know where you want to. They know you want to cut in on your left foot and try to take a shot. But they might take that away from you. Then now it's incumbent on Salah to develop the other parts of the game that if it make a defender know, say, boy, yo, that will not work today. And he's yet to do that. You know, you see Mohamed Salah, excellent cutting in on the left, but one thing you can celebrate and agree with Mohamed Salah is how his passing, his ability to quickly identify the open man before the double team gets there, and boom, find Mohamed Salah probably should have had many more goals if Darwin Núñez had scored some of those chances last year or year before. Because Mohamed Salah quick, and I think that's what Saka or any young player have to realize. When double teams start forward your way, you have to make the double team think twice. Be able to pull those passes quickly, because if you can release your teammate quickly and them score goals, then the double team are going to say, yo, me have to think twice whether I want to go at him quickly enough. And then that free up more space for you too.
Yep.
But again, long story short, we're not long talking. Arsenal need to win this football game. Simple, no long talking. I don't care how they need to do it. They need to win this football game.
Yep.
Plain and simple. And the last time, I think we did look up the last time. When was the last time Tottenham beat Arsenal in the derby? We did look that up.
Me look it up.
When?
I'll tell you in a second.
What? At 2017? Huh? This game alright. Arsenal now have more wins at Tottenham Stadium in just 5 years than Spurs have at the Emirates in 18 years. Arsenal beating 6, so I do expect Arsenal to win this game at some point.
So last January 15th, Arsenal defeated Tottenham 2-1. Arsenal defeated Tottenham 1-0 2024. Arsenal defeated Tottenham 3-2 2024. Arsenal and Tottenham drew 2-2 2023. Arsenal defeated Tottenham January 15, 2023. Arsenal defeated Tottenham 2022. Tottenham defeated Arsenal in 2022. May 12th, 2022.
That was the last time.
Yep. And the Spurs faithful men, they won 3-0.
Teams are back up. Big up Fabi. Fabi says Arsenal for the win. Question. Yeah, man. Arsenal have to win this ball game. No long talking. Arsenal must win this ball game.
Well, let's see if any changes get made.
Yeah. Big up to those on the live. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Big up. Big up. Hopefully having a wonderful Sunday wherever you're joining us. Waiting. Travis Simmons waiting for the referee again.
Damn referee with the freaking microphone again. Brother, put in the microphone and blow the whistle, no?
I'm going
Hello,
with the
mate.
referee
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, he had to go to the Louvre, mate.
Again with the technical stuff with the referee. Well, big up to all referees and all ARs, assistant referees. Big up yourself. Again, we have a technical thing. We had never know so that would have happened the first. So that couldn't take you. Well, I guess they probably didn't have tea or
But
whatever.
15 minutes of halftime.
All right, family, we don't have a start yet. The game, players are back out, but again, we have some technical issues with the referees' microphone. So
Oh my
we're working
God.
on it. Working on it. And Junior rightfully pointed out that maybe something not going on over there with Tottenham.
Something not go on with Tottenham, man. Them doing this on purpose to my Gunners.
All right, more ask Fabi Frano. You are a coach, and we don't know, say, you're a general on this thing. What is your what does Mikel Arteta need to do, or needs to do, to take this Arsenal team to this trophy, make a next step? Because Mikel Arteta was asked recently about, the noise around the team, how to reassure the players, what his talking points to the players, and he pretty much said, if the players can't handle the noise, they need to find another club. These are players.
I better take up myself, you know.
All right, Junior, go on the road. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Junior, 5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m. 5. I'll be back at 5, yeah.
5 p.m. Yellow. Bless up, family. Chat safely out the road.
All right.
Junior is out. I will be handling the business for the remainder of the watch along. Still waiting for the restart, family. Still waiting for the restart. Technical issues with the ARs communication device. We're seeing here Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Martin Odegaard. We're seeing those players on the bench. Martin Odegaard seems to be, I don't know. Martin Odegaard should be up, warming up, I would think. Players are staying warm, doing some knocking the ball around. Jagashin doing some jumping or whatever I'm do. Welcome to BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League, North London derby, heading into today's encounter. Arsenal leads the table, leads Man City by 2 points. Man City has a game in hand. So, Man City defeated Newcastle yesterday. It seems like things are resolved now, getting ready for kickoff. All right, and we are off, back on at at the London Stadium. Long ball by Vicario, cleared up by Gabriel. Dragashin heads it back. Kolomuani back heel to Simmons. Xavi Simmons into the box. Now comes out and a shot. And whoa! Saved though by David Raya. That was dangerous. It was a sliding effort, and there was a foul there on David Raya. It was a sliding effort by Xavi Simmons. Ty Gill said, "Me just want Tottenham find one more in the 90th minute." Ty Gill, I don't think that will happen. This is still Tottenham. Here is Trossard. So it looks like no sub. Trossard out left. Bad pass. Bissouma intercepted. No. Arsenal recovers. Jurian Timber down the right to Saka. Saka cross. Declan Rice trying to get to the end of it. Trying to find Eze. Ebericha Eze and Kolomoani was there to cut it out. Ball sent long and recovered by goalkeeper David Raya. Here is Jurian Timber. Sends it in. Looking for Gyökeres at the top of the key. Gyökeres shot goal! Beautiful goal from Gyökeres. Arsenal back in front. The Gunners back on top. 2-1. Jurian Timber with the pass to Gyökeres at the top of the 18. Had a bit of space. Well placed. Gunners back in front. And normal programming. Normal programming resume. Tottenham a bit flat coming out at halftime. There's no way Gyökeres should be wide open at the top of the key there, top of the 18. Dragashin and PALHINHA around him. None of them could close quickly enough. Well placed goal. Seems like Vicario got a finger onto it, or grazed his finger, but couldn't keep it out. So I guess Kolomoani have got to score again. Is that possible that Kolomoani can score 2 goals in a game in his Tottenham career? Very good finish indeed. Very, very good finish. BM says, what a finish. Very good finish by Gyökeres. Goalkeeper had, couldn't save it. Alright, let's see what if the Igor Tudor Spurs have anything up their sleeves. Or is this too much for them? Jed Spence on the right wing. Pass cut out by Jurian Timber. Ball all the way back to goalkeeper David Raya. Looking for Gyökeres, long ball. Gyökeres is appealing for a free kick. Referee said no dice. Ball is with PALHINHA, who finds Van der Ven. Van der Ven to Jade Spence. Jade Spence to Pape Sarr. That is club high 9 goals in 26 Premier League appearances this season. 4 goals in the last 5 EPL games. I think they're for Gyökeres, so it's coming hot at the right time. That's when the Gunners need him to come hot. Jade Spence with it for Spurs. Find Bissouma. Bissouma pressure by Ebericha Eze. Now ball is with Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons sends it wide out to Archie Gray. Archie Gray sends it to Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher looking to return it to Archie Gray down the right side. And Archie Gray with a cross and into the arms of goalkeeper David Raya. Here comes the Gunners. Sliding tackle there from PALHINHA to cut out Trossard. Jade Spence into the box. Jade Spence trying to get it over. And a cross and it into the arms of goalkeeper David Raya. Ty Gill said, watch Moani come score again. I will believe that when I see it, Ty. I will believe it when I see it. Moani. Yo, take Salad, youth. How PALHINHA get Salad, so Ebericha in. Into the 18-yard box. This must be a goal. And the shot is blocked and it cleared out. Is it out for a corner kick? I had money on Ebericha Eze scoring that one. Thought the effort was probably a little bit tame. Have to see that PALHINHA, that salad of PALHINHA again. Looks like For a CDM can't get exposed that way there. Remember to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Yes! Yes, it's a salad. Yeah, but that's up, job PALHINHA right away. PALHINHA right away. You cannot take them salad them with it. Job PALHINHA. Come on. Here is Xavi Simons with it now. Driving at the Arsenal defense. He's got an option wide left and wide right. And he's overran the ball. Colomboani trying to pick up the loose ball. But it's cleared out by Arsenal for a throw. Xavi Simons need to find the passes there. Yo, you are the creative midfielder, Breggie. You don't need to carry the ball to the goal. There's an open player out wide on both sides of you. Pass the ball. There's Archie Gray with it for Tottenham. Ball is all the way back to Dragashin. Dragashin finds Jade Spence. Spence with a bit of pressure from Jaren Timber. Spence runs into midfield. Referee says play is on as Timber is down. He finds Conor Gallagher. Archie Gray has an option. Igor Tudor shouting instructions outside his technical area. Bissouma with it for Spurs. Ball down the right side looking for Conor Gallagher. And maybe too much. He's able to recover it against the corner flag. Moani with a shot on his goal, but the referee has called a foul. Has to be a foul. There has to be a foul. The referee has called a foul. The ball is in the back of the net. He looks like he pushed off on Hinkepe. Or it was Gabriel. We need to see. There's a lot of talking here, but the ball is in the back of the net. The referee did call a foul. Let's see if VAR gets involved. Ball saved by Conor Gallagher. Cross. Oh, that's a dive there by Gabriel. That's a dive. He just touched him. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Gabriel a fish. It's not going to be called a goal, but that's not a foul. So it's ruled out. Free kick to Arsenal. And this is something I blame referees for. This diving in football must go. Gabriel felt the player's arm on the back of it, on his back, and he threw himself to the ground. No goal for Spurs. But Colomboani had the ball in the back of the net there. By the way, I saw in the Forest game, Liverpool Forest, McAllister's goal, them rule as a handball. I could swear that ball came off McAllister's back before the winner, of course. I could swear that, but my eyes must have got. Because I swear that ball hit off his back. May have brushed his arm. But I thought that ball, the one that they chopped off in the Liverpool game, was off his back. Here is Arsenal in the attack. Ball is turned over and it's now back or cleared out by Vicario. Ball is with the Gunners in midfield. BM says VAR check. VAR did check it and ruled out the Spurs goal. Still 2-1 Arsenal ahead. Donald said that's a tough one, as in terms of that ruled out goal a while ago. That's a tough one. BCN Sports watch along of North London Derby. We have a free kick here for Spurs, for Arsenal. Gary Neville says that was a foul. It was too obvious. Colomboani gives Gabriel a nudge. It was clear from here. It's soft from Gabriel. We have seen it before, but it's two hands on the back. So he says a foul. Clinton Morrison Says this is a push from Kolomoani. It is a foul and it's the right decision. Spurs boss Igor Tudor, of course. Tigel so them take where the man goal. Yeah, man, we have to eliminate this diving in a football. This thing have to stop. It has to stop. We have a sub coming on here from Arsenal. Looks like Mosquera. Defender is on for Jurian Timber. Jurian Timber looks like may not be 100% there. So Mosquera is on. Yeah, I guess he will drift over to the left back position. Or they will play with 3 centre backs. I don't even know. Corner kick to Arsenal. Set piece FC lining up another one. Jurian Timber is where is Jurian? Jurian is off the field, but he's on close to the touchline here. Ball into the box. This must be another. No, almost a chance there for Arsenal, but Vicario caught the ball. Vicario quickly out to Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons almost in, but Declan Rice is there to cut it out. Throw into Tottenham. A quickly taken throw by Simons, trying to get money and the diving. All right, so Declan Rice, Xavi fouled Declan Rice, but Trossard threw himself. I want the backside are going on football. Definitely a foul on Declan Rice. The Archigray pushing the back. That's not a foul. Of course, the referee already called the Declan Rice foul. 2-1 Arsenal ahead in the North London derby. Raya sends it long looking for Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Gray. And Gyökeres was in an offside position. Free kick to Spurs. Or throw. The ball was out. Oh, it's a throw. And we have another stoppage in play. As Dominic Solanke is warming up. Hey, you know, BM did make a real talk. You have Richarlison and you have Solanke on the bench and a Kolomoani you start. Him score still, but Jaja. And Kolomoani in the third strike over Tottenham. Here's Arsenal in Saka. Saved by Vicario. Good pass there from Ebericha Eze. Put Bakary Saka in. There's Bukayo Saka, not Bakary. I'm thinking about another player. I misspoke. Here is Bukayo Saka. Should have scored. Saka should have scored that one. th minute of play. Solanke is getting a bit of instruction from assistant coach, head coach, everybody. I think only instruction and said go score a goal, Virgin. Here is Ebericha Eze in and Saka is in again. And he must score this one and no! Ebericha in is goal! 3-1. Ebericha Eze picked up the loose ball. 3-1 Arsenal ahead. Saka couldn't score it. Ebericha Eze says, I see you. I don't need you to do it. I got it. Arsenal ahead 3-1. Game, set, match. Not London derby back. This is what Arsenal do. Beat and teach side. Beat and teach Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham not even have a strength of Wolves to BBC to compete. It's just bad defending. I don't know what Saka did there, why Saka never scored that ball. Ebericha is send him in again. And actually, what Bissouma doing at midfield? That's just lazy play from Bissouma. Dragashin had the ball to Bissouma. Bissouma caught flat-footed. Eberechi Eze stepped in front, take the ball off of him, and in on goal. 3-1 yes, Arsenal. And Gabriel Heinze is in full celebration mode. This is 2 goals for a second goal for Eberechi Eze. And this is what you sign him to do. Score and score as many as possible. As Solanke is on, this is Eberechi's 6th Premier League goal. Arsenal might be in again, but no cut out by Dragashin. Eberechi Eze is Eberechi Eze a ball in midfield right now. He's bossing that midfield, flowing in with confidence, quick to the loose ball. Yeah, Bissouma walk a slow walk him on them ball game. And you might need to take Bissouma off the field. Oh, what? Arsenal in again. This must be 4. Trossard, as I tried to lay off Trossard, he probably should have taken that one on himself. Cut out by Van der Ven. Solanke is on. Let's see. Solanke came on. Did definitely miss that sub. Conor Gallagher is off, so Solanke replaced Conor Gallagher. All right, so you're going with two players up top now. Seems like so wait, you take off Conor Gallagher. Okay, I don't understand this, but let's see. Bissouma is a little bit too slow in this midfield for me. I mean, I would keep Conor Gallagher with his pace in that midfield. Bissouma look a bit lax, nonchalant in this midfield for me. Or I'm tired, or I'm boss. Give me 1 second, family. I need to step away for 1 minute. Y'all give me a minute there. My apologies. I had to handle some business there. Richarlison is coming on. So, what going on now? Still 3-1. Arsenal leading Tottenham. Free kick to Arsenal. Ball sent long. And Dragashin and Gyökeres battling. Free kick to Spurs. So Richarlison is getting ready to come on. And I presume he's coming on here for Colo. Richarlison don't look too... Richarlison's expression is like, yo, Bridget, I'm to the money. And yes, he's coming on for Colo Muani. Richarlison is like, I'm going to talk to him and I must say, yo, Bridget, yo. And Colo Muani doesn't seem to be happy to be coming off, but... okay. So Richarlison on, Colo Muani off, Conor Gallagher off, and Solanke on. So Igor pretty much started his third string striker because Colo Muani is third in that depth chart. I mean Solanke and Richarlison are above him. So I don't know what Igor I try to prove wrong. So. Maybe he expect his strikers now to really unleash and open up Arsenal. Throw into Spurs. And I also think like this thing with and they also have Mate Stell also on the bench. So he's also another attacking option for Spurs. Throw into Tottenham. Welcome to BCN Sports watch along of Arsenal versus Tottenham. 3-1. Arsenal could use this victory. We have a battle here with Gabriel and Richarlison. Gabriel and Richarlison. Yo, hey, Gabriel, for your big centre back. What a man love dive, brother. Man, a big centre back. The man love dive. Come on, man. All right. Spurs applying a bit of press. Papesar trying to... Here is Gyökeres out wide with it. Saka down the middle. Saka now pushed it wide to Trossard. Trossard out left. Trossard trying to cut inside. And a shot by Trossard and it's out wide for a goal kick. Trossard should have pushed it through to Eberechi Eze there, but he decided to take it on himself. 26 minutes, 78th minute into the game. Or 71st minute into the game. Here is Archie Gray with it for Spurs. Sends it, looking for Richarlison, and a ricochet off Gabriel out for a throw. Throw into to Tottenham at midfield. Throwing, now ball is with Richarlison. Richarlison. Ball is picked up by Arsenal. Here comes Eberechi Eze. 3 against 4. Ball is out wide to Saka. Saka into the 18-yard box. And a shot by Saka. And it's wide. Looks a little bit closer than I thought. Yo! Bissouma cannot keep up in that midfield with Eberechi Eze. He's just an old... Yeah, Bissouma... You might need to bring Pape Sarr back right so because Bissouma can't keep up with all that running. And he's also out physical in him too. Richarlison finds Archie Gray. Looking for Archie Gray, and it's out for a throw to the Gunners. So, I mean, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. I don't see Tottenham scoring 2 goals to tie this game up. So, Arsenal definitely will secure a much-needed 3 points here. Tottenham will remain in 16th possession, 2 places, 4 points above the drop zone. I don't know. Tottenham looking kind of shaky. Looking like a relegation battle here for them. And Xavi Simons passed the ball out. I don't understand. Like you're supposed to be an attacking midfielder for your team, and you don't want to pass ball. You want dribble, and go score a goal. Pass the ball. Here's the ball outside to Saka. Saka then runs it in. Now Declan Rice, Hinkepe out left. Zubamendi shows. He says, "I see you. I don't need you." Ball is with Rice. Rice to Saliba. Saliba then out wide to Trossard. Trossard moving around here. Hinkepe. Eze. Yeah, move out that way, Hinkepe. PALHINHA applying a bit of press on Raya. Raya sends it long. And it's kicked out. It's a throw into to Tottenham. Tigers a game over. Yep, it absolutely is. Absolutely is. Gyökeres down the left side. Turns it inside. Hinkepe to Eze trying to find Saka cut out by Spurs, and it's ricochet off Xavi and back to goalkeeper Vicario. Yeah, my youth, take off Bissouma off, I feel. Because the man a show for the ball and him not show with no purpose. It's like him no want the ball. And he is the central midfielder, come for the box cover ball and show with some purpose for the ball. Another North London derby defeat for Spurs loading. I guess the Gunners them I said this is our beaten stick. Bissouma finds, here is Richarlison now. Here, see what Tottenham, Richarlison on the outside at 18, trying to lay it back to Pape Sarr, not on the same page. And we have a foul there on Pape Sarr. We have 2 subs coming on for the Gunners. Odegaard and Martinelli coming on. Ty says, I can't believe this is Hurricane and Sons Tottenham. Just pitiful. Yeah, kind of dark over there. Trossard is off. So Martinelli's on for Trossard. And Eberechi Eze coming off. 2 goals for Eberechi Eze today. 2 goals. With the 2 goals on coming off for Martin Odegaard coming on. Yeah, I mean, I think these 2 goals for Eberiche is will do him a world of good in terms of confidence. This this Arsenal team, in a title race running, will need Eberiche Eze to come good, and we have a blue flare on the field, so we have another stoppage in play. Why don't I throw a blue flare upon the field? Or blue smoke or whatever them call it. Smoke bomb on the field. So you're not missing anything There's a stoppage in play again. This is the third time. And we're seeing there is the England manager Thomas Tuchel. Alright, getting ready to restart play. Yeah, my youth, restart the play, man. Why David Ray I waste text along? Just taking a free kick and come on, man. Ball sent long, looking for Gyökeres. Martinelli on the end of it. The referee called a foul. Dragashin bowled over. No, that's Dragashin. PALHINHA bowled over by Gyökeres. Alright, look at Xavi Simons. Man, watch Xavi. Kinda. Yo, and send back Xavi Simons and take back on the money, brethren. Send him back from whence he came and take back on the money. Leipzig. He's not ready. Here is Arsenal on the breakaway. Bad pass there by Gyökeres. Picked up by Archie Gray. Bissouma finds Solanke. Solanke with it deep in his zone and finds Jade Spence. Spence sends it wide to Simmons. Spence is driving down, asking back for it, and Simmons turned the ball back to the defender. Jade Spence was in room. You don't need to hold on to the ball. Pass the ball to him, make him continue his run. Archie Gray with it. Seems like Tottenham is just a play in the box sort of team. Ball is with Vicario. Vicario sends it long. Headed up by Rice. Gunners picks it up. Martinelli. Bissouma with a strong tackle. And it's out for a throw to Arsenal. BCN Sports watch along of North London Derby, Arsenal versus Tottenham. 88th minute of play. Do join us at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Ball Chat Weekly. Recap the week that was in the English Premier League, Champions League. MLS kicked off this past weekend. And other major news, Real Madrid dropping points over there in La Liga's football club, Barcelona. I need to check that football club and latest on Scudetto plus Jamaican Football Report. Other top stories in the world of football. Declan Rice with it for Arsenal. Sends it long, looking to get Martinelli behind. Dragashin is wise to it, but I need to step away again. Need to take this call. Hold on, family. Oh, sorry about that again, family. I have some family things I deal with, so I have to take care of that. But 91st minute of play. It's almost over. Still, Arsenal 3-1. 7 minutes of added time. Don't know where it got already. Saka is off, and Madueke just entered the game. So Arsenal will extend their lead at the top of the English Premier League by 5 points at the conclusion of this game. As Ty Gill said, the game over from long time. So we don't know. We'll recap this and other games later on at 5 p.m. During BCN Sports Ball Chat Weekly. And basically for Tottenham, as we know this going in, that Tottenham new coaching staff, new man Igor Tudor will have a lot of work to do. They're in a relegation battle. They're sitting in 16th position, and he's gonna have to work extremely. Gonna have to be effective. I think defensively they need to get sorted out quickly, because first and foremost, if you improve defensive work, you have to get Cristiano Romero back and get him committed to the cause, because based on some of the things that Cristiano Romero has posted online, he's just as frustrated with leadership or whatever, but you can't get distracted right now. You have to go get Cristiano Romero back and sort out this defense. Based on what I'm seeing here from Bissouma, I've said it over and over. I don't want to belabor the point, but I'm not impressed with Bissouma in this midfield role, in the CDM role. I would rather put PALHINHA back in it. Bissouma is too good of a player to be so nonchalant and not as hard tackling. Eberechi Eze really had the better of him today, and I was not impressed. So Igor Tudor will get them on the training pitch on Tuesday, and them start work. I guess them have Champions League games will come up in a few weeks. So Jade Spence battling with Declan Rice. Ball is out for a throw to Spurs. Also, just to remind listeners, T20 World Cup ongoing. Game concluded earlier. India suffered a 76 runs defeat against South Africa. South Africa defeated India. And we have another goal for Arsenal. So Gyökeres again with another goal. And that's 4. So not even on. There's no new coach bounce here for Igor Loading. 4-1. Gyökeres with another. So Gyökeres with 2. And Eberechi Eze with 2. And this, so Jade Spence had the ball, turn it over. Martinelli finds Archie Gray on the outside of the defender, can't get inside, and Dragashin has a big centre back just long there. I watch ball game, and then him surprised when goal score. Come on. So, and this is probably why Cristiano Romero is the starter. Tottenham just they are in a bad place, and Tottenham fans, I wish them all the best, because at this rate Tottenham might be. They have a relegation fight on their hands. Actually, no, the wrong thing me face over there, so. Tottenham have a relegation fight on their hands. I think. BM says 4-1. This is a massacre. Yep. Yo, Spurs fans exiting the building. So you go, Spurs fans. So you go. Have a wonderful week. You know, enjoy yourself and then circle back again next weekend. But, yo, the centre back pair, Dragashin, it's just, there's such a significant fall off with Cristiano Romero. I remember when Dragashin was coming out of the Scudetto to the Serie A, highly touted midfield, and Archie Gray has his pocket pick. Here is Martinelli, but cut out by Tottenham. Referee blew it off now. Don't make Arsenal score one more now. And Dragashin intercepts, sends it long, and Richarlison. Hey, might as well Richarlison did get the D off. Might as well Richarlison did get the D off. And we have a Madueke and how would I read that? Solanke with it. Here is Papasar. Papasar with a shot from outside, saved by David Raya. And David Raya is showing the referee the clock. It's a 1-2 clock. Referee blow off the game, the brethren. We've already hit the 7 minutes of added time. And I know I can hear Camon telling me now it's 7 minutes minimum. Alright, that's it. Over. Done. Dusted. 4-1. Easy like Sunday morning victory for the Gunners over Spurs. Much needed victory for Arsenal. Much needed victory. They restore their 5 points lead over Man City at the top of the table in the English Premier League. Again, want to highlight that Man City has a game in hand. So that is very important. So as for Spurs, just another day. New manager, nothing changed. Maybe it's too early. It's too early to expect any sort of massive changes over Spurs. But one thing I would have hoped with Igor Tudor taking the helm today was the intensity from Tottenham being up. But not even that I saw. I did not saw an improved sort of intensity from this outfit. But who knows? Maybe too early to make any broad assessment of his coaching his time at the club. But 5 p.m. we'll break this down and other football games. 5 p.m. Eastern time Standard Time. Join myself, Junior. I don't know if Camon are there, but big up Camon. We'll do a recap of this and other EPL results. We'll also take a look at La Liga, Jamaican football, and other football news thereabouts. Have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. See you in about approximately a little bit over 3 hours. Big up to the family. Big up on yourself. Take care.